Guys, what's going on? Josh Lovetalk here, back with another dating video. In today's video, I want to talk about 4 things you should know when you're dating. These things would help you date better, make you more intentional about dating, and also avoid you wasting your time. Before I get into it though, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do and hit the bell so you know when I post my videos. The first thing you should know about dating is that dating does not guarantee a relationship. See, the purpose of dating is to get to know someone and see if you are both fit for a relationship. What tends to happen these days is that people get carried away with vibes, with chemistry. People invest too much too soon and think that a relationship is guaranteed. See, you could be talking to someone and yes, they do like you, as they say, or they're getting to know you, but in the midst of that, they change their mind and they are within their rights to. Dating doesn't guarantee a relationship. Because somebody likes you, giving you attention, talking to you, does not guarantee that they are going to be in a relationship with you. So they are well within their rights to check out if they feel it's no longer what they want, or if they meet somebody else. Don't go into dating and because of what you feel, start giving too much too soon because you think this is going to be a done deal. I found the relationship. You are playing a very risky game and you might end up getting disappointed. My number one basic rule when it comes to dating is, if you are not officially in a relationship, you are still single. Don't invest too much too soon, because what happens when you invest is that you become attached. You become attached because of your emotions, because of what you put in. And this is why people struggle to leave, because with attachment comes expectations, and it's difficult to leave because you want a return on your investment. This is why when you're dating from the jump, you should be getting to know them and see if both of you want the same thing. If you don't, then leave the situation as soon as possible. If they don't want the same thing as you, or they're not giving you grounds to get to know them properly, maybe because they're not taking your calls, they're not initiating dates, whatever it is, walk away as soon as possible. The second thing to note is that people care more about their needs more than they do about your feelings. I'll say that again. People care more about their needs more than they do about your feelings. See, when somebody approaches you, believe it or not, they want something from you. Whether it's your time, your attention, it's your body, your money, there is something in their mind that they think they can get from you. The thing is, what they want from you and what you want from them does not always align. So it is your responsibility when you're dating to find out what they want and see if you want the same thing, if you have the same need, or if they can fulfill your need as well. What I see when people are dating is, based on feelings, they just give. They give, and fulfill the other person's need in the hope that something will come out of it. You have to understand that because people want what they want, or they have their needs, they are going to tell you what you need to hear so they can get what they want from you. So when you're dating, give based on commitment, not based on feelings. And that is my second basic rule when it comes to dating. Give based on commitment, not based on feelings. See, feelings will blind you. Feelings is the reason why you're giving too much and you don't care whether you're getting anything back, because you're in your feelings, so it's convenient for you to give. So what you're doing is fulfilling this other person's need, but your needs are unmet. And because their needs are met, they can now decide what they want to do with you. They can decide, well, this is too easy, I don't want this situation anymore, and they leave. And you're left heartbroken, you're left disappointed, you're left frustrated and angry. So give based on commitment. And that is saying that what you get from me is based on the commitment you give me. So when people are committed to something, when they are given something in return, it's difficult for them to walk away, because it's the same principle. People are attached to where they are invested. They don't want to leave until they get a return. So in the dating process, make sure that you are not just giving and giving and giving. And if you have to give, which we all do, make sure that it's been reciprocated. It shouldn't be one dimension. You shouldn't be the one calling all the time. You shouldn't be the one giving the money all the time. You shouldn't be the one paying for the dates all the time. It should be a two-way thing, because you want them to choose you as well, not just you giving and fulfilling their needs. Your needs also has to be met, and this would help you in dating, which means that you're not giving too much and too invested, and then it doesn't work out, and then you become attached to them. The third thing you need to know about dating is that you might be the problem. Now, this one is going to be a hard pill for you to swallow, but sometimes you are your own enemy when it comes to dating. And that's because most people feel like they're perfect. Most people go into dating thinking that I've done the work on myself, so I'm good. If anything is going wrong, it must be this other person. And this is why you hear people constantly complaining about the person that they met. Is this person that is not good? I'm fine. Men are the problem. Women are the problem. I'm good. But if you're dating and you want to be successful about dating, you need to have a high level of self-awareness, because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you are the problem. And if you're not evaluating yourself and your action, you would always blame somebody else. And what happens is that you will continue in the same pattern. You keep experiencing the same pattern of dating if you never check yourself. Because if you think about it, if you date 5 people, for example, and it all didn't work out, you are the common denominator in that equation. So you potentially could be the issue. It could be the people you're choosing. It could be your vetting process is flawed, whatever. But it might be something to do with you or how you see yourself. So if you do not keep working on yourself and keep putting blame on other people, you'll find yourself in the same pattern of dating, and it's not necessarily healthy. If you want to break a bad pattern of dating, check yourself. Like I said, it's so easy to blame everybody else, but it doesn't mean they're the problem. Sometimes you might be the problem. So increase your level of self-awareness, work on yourself, be self-conscious when you're dating. If you don't pay attention to them, you would keep blaming somebody else, and whereas you're the issue, so your dating situation would not change. The last thing you need to know about dating is your desire to gain has to be bigger than your fear of loss. See, my third basic rule for dating is that your time should be your top priority. If you do not value your time, it shows that you do not value yourself. If you don't value yourself, people will not value you. I see a lot of people get in dating situations that are not serving them. They are being mistreated, but they stay. You're struggling to leave that situation because you're worried that you will not get someone else. If you're in a situation that is not serving you, if you're in a dating situation that's not serving you, you're not being treated right, leave as soon as possible. Don't let the scarcity mindset of I might not find somebody else keep you in a situation that is not serving you. That's how people end up in situationships for a long period of time, because they're worried that they will not find someone else, and they would rather make it work with this person that doesn't want them. You would find somebody else. It might take long, but you will find somebody else if you are doing the right things. If you put the odds in your favor, you are going to find someone. And even if you don't, it's better to be by yourself and be single and wait for the right person than be in a toxic situation where your emotional, your mental well-being is at risk. So don't be scared to walk away. Let your desire to gain, your desire to find better, be more than your fear of loss. Because if you don't leave, people would not change. And by you not leaving, you are giving this person the power to use you and to abuse you. So leave situations that are not serving you, because eventually it would work out. You will look back in a few years and you'll be glad you did. These are the 4 things I think you should know when you're dating, because these things will save you time, it will save you energy, it will make you feel better about yourself, and it will increase your chance of actually finding a relationship, because you'll be spending less time in situations that are not serving you. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, guys. If you haven't, like I said, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell so you know when I post my videos. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you